Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's get this underway because. Oh, I think we finally got our first patron up at the top screen. Got our first patron. Oh, shit. Editor, is that you? Better be the editor. That better be you. You know what I'm talking about. It better be you. Bruh. I don't know when my editor's going to get here, but I kind of need him to be here to start a few of these things. So I'm waiting for my editor. He should be appearing up here any moment now, but hey, there we go. We got the editor. We got editor in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, basically, this video, I was trying to make it so that this video is directly linked to the possible second fight that I'm going to be doing. The first one with Xavier went about as well as expected. And that one, I didn't expect the first one to do any good. This one, I now have more confidence because it's like, yeah, no, I definitely have what it takes, but I don't know how much do I have in comparison to the other people I'm going to be up against. So it's going to really put me on the edge of that. I don't know much about the second person, but from what I'm seeing, the second guy I'm going to be facing, he is a lot different from the first one. From what I've read, the report, he is closer to my size, but he also weighs a lot less. So it's kind of like, oh shit, that's great. So I'm going to have someone that's going to be able to jab me, but not, again, as I said from last time, not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage. And I don't know. Like, will this end the same way? But I can't tell you. But everybody knows after the fight with Xavier, I've got some beef. I've gotten beef. So now it's like, what do I do? Because now I got to fight other people. And now I've got countless. What, editor? Did you know there's a pipe bomb in your mailbox? It's like, did you know there's a pipe bomb in your mailbox? My editor's just gonna go outside and check his mailbox right after this. Yeah, 150 psi is close to the average, but there's a lot more to it than just that because it depends on the surface area of what you hit. If you hit with your bare knuckles only, you're gonna do like 3 psi, and that is enough to do some significant damage. Like if I use my side hit, which is over 1,000 pounds, and I use just three square inches, I'm gonna do enough damage to break that door in half. That's how it works. Is that I can break that door in half if I do that. But at the same time, if I do it with all of my hand, which is about 13, it's not gonna do that. Well, apart from the fact that when it did, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. About the fact that it actually did at one point, we don't got to worry about that. But from what I've got, this guy's name is Tyler, but I've pulled up what his description and how good of a fighter he is, and I've pulled it up on my screen, and I can't show you it sadly because the camera is connected to the computer, and if I take it off, it will take off the stream. Hence, I cannot show you, but I can actually tell you what this guy is all about. 2 wins, 1 loss, and special notice that this dude has a killer right hook. And I said, oh, that's great. This dude's got a right hook that is comparable to that of someone that is just a tad bit more skilled. No, fashion balls, dude. My editor, you can't do that. You cannot do that, editor. Editor, come on, man. You can't just start sending that shit to the IRS. You can't send that shit to the IRS. That's not how this works. Okay? That's not how this works. But, yeah. I can, because my arms are actually a lot more mobile, I can move them as I could last night. I could probably give off some examples on what to do. That is, if I actually find something to punch, and I can actually punch with a decent force. Let's see if I can find a pillow, anything. Hey, you know what? I could probably use a pillow. All right, so let's say, how the fuck am I gonna do this? I'm gonna have to do it sideways like this because it's the only way to show. Editor, you watching? All right, let's see here. Pipe bomb and mailbox confirmed. You can't be sending pipe boxes to the IRS. What do you mean, why not? They're gonna hunt you down immediately. But the best way, see, most people, when they go and immediately do boxing, the first thing they do is fuck up the one thing that is important in boxing. They keep their arms like this, or they keep their arms like this. Like, no, if you're in boxing, you do it like this. You lower your head down to your hands. And the reason why you do that is simple. If someone tries to hook you, they can't do it because they're facing your forearm. They will hurt themselves trying. And that goes for the other side. You hunker down and then you jab, or you can slam like that, then like that. Something along that sort. Or if you feel that it is important to hit a power jab and then immediately, I wish I could set this on something that will actually keep it up. But I know, because then it's like you gotta hit this. That's the reason. As you could probably tell, I hit that pillow with enough force to send it flying across the room. But that is part of the reasoning as to why it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wait, did I actually open this pillow up? I hit it so hard, I opened my pillow up. Remember when I said pressure's important? I hit it with all my knuckle. I just opened it up. That's great. That's great. But it shows it's like the speed and the power are two different things, because you can hit somebody as fast as you can, but it barely does anything. And as you saw with a power shot, that goes abuse. Listen, it's a good lesson to show you, because if you're gonna do this shit, you gotta understand. Yeah, these pillows are not that light, and that thing went flying faster than my hand. That is not pillow. Pillows don't have rights. What you mean? They do not have rights. They don't have rights. But as you saw in what I was doing, if you paid close attention, there's one thing you would have noticed, is that the other times that I had punched it, but that one that sent the pillow flying, I didn't use my waist or my legs to punch it. It was as clear as day. Look back in the video. Every single time I did it, I did this. I only used my body. And as you can tell, that's what happens. The moment that I used my body, all of a sudden, the power was increased to 10 times the amount that I got hit with initially. And what the pillow got hit with was about 300 pounds of force. This is about 1,000. I will be right back. Remember when I said that there's a difference between 300 and 1,000 pounds of force? Yeah, that is the reason. I just knocked down a heavy wooden board with a punch that the pillow mostly absorbed, but it got sent flying across the room again. Again, that's what it is. It's like, that's the difference between 300 and 1,000 pounds. Okay. That ain't, that don't, that, who knows? I'll just say it fell over. What is she gonna do? Look to see if it actually did? But other than that, it's like, but it shows you the power difference between a shot that you just use your arms and a shot that you use your legs and your body. That there's a big difference there. There is a very, very big difference. And that is why it's like that. But now that you understand that using your body is important in a punch, there also are ways to increase the punching power of that of your arm or whatever you use to punch with. So it's kind of like, do you want to increase the power in a punch through your right arm, through your left arm, when you're cycling? There's a lot of things you got to take account of. And obviously, punching power is subjective to what you put it. So if you're going to start boxing, you gotta do it. You have to do it right. You can't half-ass boxing. Do you prepare for a whooping? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't. Oh, what else? So obviously the guy that I'm going to be up against, yeah, he is not as experienced as Xavier, but the problem is he's just more gifted than Xavier, because he's got more height to him, but he's not. He's an extreme lightweight, and that's one of the major issues. Is like he's a lightweight, and my trainer's like, you got to fight this guy because he is similar to you, but he's also a lot different than you. You are extremely heavy. He is not. He is tall like you, but he also doesn't have the genetical skill or the genetical power that you do. He says you just don't. He just does not have it, and he says like the other guy, you can be able to jab him. He says, but the problem is he's going to be able to jab you right back. He says because he is similar to you in size. He says so it doesn't matter if you have a long reach, because that reach don't matter if that guy is your size. So basically it's going to be a different fight because the first one, it was me just jabbing at him. And once he lost all of his energy, I started going in aggressively. I can't do that with this guy because he can jab me if I do any of that. So I have to really think of a strategy to get this guy either off his feet or knock him out. And what do you mean, am I sure? Sure of what? Sure of these nuts? L plus ratio. L plus ratio. Tyler is going to be a different opponent, and it is simply because Tyler is just anonymically different than Xavier. He was Hercules, but he wasn't overzealously big. And then you have Tyler, who's the exact opposite. He's not like Hercules, and he's not athletic, but he is tall and he's got a jab. And I don't know how strong his jabs are, but from reading his description, he has a killer left hook, or is it a right? It was a right hook. Sorry, he has a killer right hook, and pretty much does not. Yeah. Other than that, he's got like no skill, no bread, no water, just meat. It's like, now I'm not sure how this fight would go down, and I even told Doug, I was like, why are we doing this? Why is this happening? And he had basically said, I didn't even break anything. The thing that hit the wooden board is the thing that fell down. The noise that it created was the wooden board, and the thing that fell down was a water bottle. That is what fell down. There is no issue. She won't even know anything happened. The only thing is like, oh, there's a water bottle falling down. Oh, it must have fell down by itself. Because there's no damage anywhere else. No damage. Wish I could actually turn it and show you. You wouldn't notice the difference. But what else is there? Because I've already talked about Tyler. There were other. My coach wants me to do other fights, and I was like, why? I said, I told you I don't want to do multiple fights. I said, I just want to train to get myself better at this. I'm not fighting people because I feel that I'm better than them. I'm doing all this training because I want to better myself. I'm not doing it to destroy others' careers. I'm not doing it for that. That's not how this is working. And I said, that's not how I'm gonna work. I said, you gotta respect my decisions. Yes. So now that we've got that out of the way, I don't know who else is going to be waiting for it, or who else is going to be trying to change that fact. Like, hey, this guy, he's a fighter. Let's put him against as many people as we possibly can. It's like, no, I don't want to be put against that many people. I don't even want that. It's like, why do people just say, oh, well, this guy he fought Xavier and won. Maybe we should put him against someone else. Like, no, I don't want this shit. I told you motherfuckers, I don't want that. Now I've got it. What do you mean watching this STF? What do you mean? Oh, hello, Alexis. Wait, does she actually? Oh, I don't think she knows. Wait, just a second. How you doing, Alexis? What are you trying to do to my stream, Alexis? You know we can't be having everything out here. You know, right? Oh God. Okay, I gotta stop sitting down so damn fast. This chair's gonna break any second. This chair's gonna break any damn second. Yes, I know you meant stream. Oh God, there's like a delay. I feel like there's like a small delay between the stream and the live chat. I'm watching the live chat and I do not. We're watching the live chat. Okay, we're watching the live chat and I still doesn't. No shit, I'm taller than both of you. No shit, I'm literally one of the tallest people in my family. What do you mean I'm taller than both of you? That's kind of a given at this point. It's like, oh my God. I wonder, is like, let me ask, can Alexis actually make someone into like a character? This is a very weird thing for me to ask because, but oh my God, the one thing, what was it? It was about, ah, there was someone had asked me on one of the comments on one of my posts that I had made a couple of weeks ago, and someone had asked me what would I look like in the Spy X Family universe. I was like, what the fuck? What kind of question is this? I said, what kind of question is that? He says, I don't know. He says, because you look radically different to that of some of the people in this world. He says, you feel like an anime character. I said, what the fuck does that mean? I said, what does that mean? You don't just get to say, oh, you seem like an anime character. What do you mean by that? What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Yeah, I'm starting to see that there is quite a delay. It shouldn't be like this. I don't know why there's a huge ass delay. I really don't know why. This is I'm watching the live chat. So I just don't. Yeah. But it's like, imagine if she could make an actual human being in like an anime type. Like you already know like Gate, but that's already kind of like a handful given. But what about ones that people don't really notice that much? Like Spy X Family, and then you've got fucking Kimetsu no Yaiba, all this good kind of stuff. Also, just look at this. Just I keep forgetting, but just looking at my hands, just what the hell is this? Oh my god! Look at this shit. Look at this, man. I'm telling you, fucking giant ass meaty. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I do not look like an anime character. You shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Nah, 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 nah. Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, what they asked was weird, but at the same time, it's kind of like now I'm curious. Like, what would I look like if I was actually in Spy X Family? Like, how would I look like? How would I look? And then you've got Kimetsu no Yaiba. Like, how the fuck would I look in either of these universes? So it's kind of like, oh god, I don't know what else there is to talk about or to do because I've got the main question answered now about who's coming next. She made you. Holy shit. Okay, oh yeah, let me check the Discord. I'm gonna Discord these nuts. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the Discord. You better. I know. I think I know. I mean, I probably could. Like, this thing is like palm. It's like, look at that shit. Yeah, this is what a can would look like in my hands, and then you've got yeah. And remember my phone. My phone is bigger than the can, and even when I'm using my phone, I could still make it look. Look at this shit. Just gotta just covering it. Goalpost. I don't know. To me, it's kind of like goalpost is gonna be its own thing, and that's kind of what I want to do. Is like I want it to be its own thing, but I don't want it to immediately get involved with my life and then have something else there. And it's kind of like, oh wow, goalpost. There's that. Then there's the other things with that, and then now it's in between my life. But I will be trying to get a video in of goalpost soon. But as of right now, I don't know. I mean, I could theoretically get it in right after this, meaning is I could start a brand new live stream and I could just post the link and then we could actually start discussing about it because I've got time. Kaylee doesn't come home until like 3, maybe 4. So even after this, it's like I got about an hour and a half before she comes home, and I got plenty of time. I don't have much time left to waste in this video, but I could easily get a second one in and so with that in mind, I can finally rest on a good note that Goalpost will continue to be a existing entity as long as everything goes absolutely right, or well, not absolutely, but even if there's a few things that go wrong, it's probably still going to be here for quite a while, just due to the sheer amount of things that happen. But as I said before, one of the major things that boxing will teach you is control of your body. If you can control your body, you can control your mind, and you can control your strength, obviously you'll be a good boxer. And that's what Mike Tyson does. He has I don't know why, but it's like Mike Tyson has one of the best records of just being an absolute beast in combat. Like that dude, I don't think anybody would piss that guy off. I don't even think even the best of MMA fighters would, because that dude he just has a different mindset. Mike Tyson's just built mad differently. Okay, he just doesn't have the same structural build as an average human. And they even say that there are some people that are genetically capable more so of boxing than some others. So it actually does make sense if he is the king, modern king of boxing. With that being said, someone, oh god damn it, someone just not you, my editor sent me what he was telling me, but also, my editor's girlfriend is really, really good. So if you know my editor's channel, which is Faction Balls, this dude has his girlfriend is good at drawing things. This is this. Keep in mind, I'm seeing what she made for him, and let me show you. Wow, it's like you don't really see this shit on the camera, but from what I can clearly see, you've got all him in the stance. It's like wow, that's him. So it's like, oh God, imagine what I would look like. Oh God. But as I say that, the video is going to be done. And this is it for today. Well, not exactly it in general, but this is it for the video. I don't know what else to do other than say, we've done everything we can. So pack up our things and we move on to the next video. The next one is, of course, a video about GoPros. So it's coming up. Make sure whoever wants to go there, do it. And end the video, as I always say, you do not have to like, you do not have to subscribe. And I still follow by that philosophy. Don't have to do it if you don't want it. But if you feel that this channel is worth your time and the Discord server is worth the laughs and worth the fuck shittery that goes on in that server, then feel free to ask us for the Discord invite and we can just give it to you and you can come into the Discord server. No. But with the outro, I don't really have an outro. That's a weird thing. It's like I've never gotten an outro before. But this video is going to have to end it right here. And I will start the next stream momentarily. So this is where real life ends, and now you get into GoPost. Chat delay. Yeah, I know it's a fucking chat delay. How long have you been fucking around? Live chat broken. I'm very certain it likely is, but the video is about to end, and the new one that's coming up, just calm down. Calm down, editor. Calm down. Calm down. But we will get that done, and it's surprising because now I have to end the stream as soon as you come back. But the new stream should be coming up just in a couple of minutes.